Guys, welcome to my life as I live it. I'm Kenna and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. So yeah guys, today I'm giving you like a tour of another section of my neighborhood. I gave you like a tour of just one street, so I'll basically be showing you the other street, and it kind of looks like my neighborhood except for the fact that they don't have any pavements. So yeah, I'm just going to buy bread. I'm tired. I'm going to buy bread, and I was like, oh, inspiration. See guys, I get inspired at the oddest times. And when I get inspired, excuse me if you're hearing wind, because wind is blowing. I feel like rain is going to fall. I get inspired at the craziest times, so I just decided to do this video. Actually, this is me at the end of the road. I started and I did not show like I did not show the beginning, so I did not do this intro. So I hope you enjoy watching it, and I'm going to catch up with you later. Okay guys, so this is the view. This is the start point of where I start with this video. So yes, as you can see, this is a construction site. The entire place has fences, you see, like everybody has a gate. If you don't have a gate, you're on your own, and well protected gates, because people are scared in Douala, like I said in a couple of my videos. And this particular street, you always see people sitting around like that in front of the house, just hanging out, like just getting fresh air. And this particular street has a lot of air, and then it also has some houses that look like this, just a few, but it does. And then we even have a shop. Oh, we have a shop. If you want to buy, you come and buy here. In this area guys, it's quite difficult to see empty land, but there's a little piece of land here, and then that brown building over there is the hospital. So at least you know that if something happens to you, the hospital is by you. Just see this like typical Douala neighborhood. People just get up and decide to throw dirt on the road. And there used to be this Hizakam cars I used to put in like a bin where you could throw dirt in it, but people will always come and throw dirt around, so they stopped bringing those bins. So this time people will just throw dirt anywhere. Looking at this house guys, this is like my dream kind of house. It is just a simple bungalow. I'm not the one for, how they call it, is it mansion? I don't know how they call it, like a duplex. I'm not interested in that. I like just a simple cute bungalow like this. When I pass here, I'm always like, oh my god, I'll have one of you one day. So yeah guys, this is basically it. Like, this is like typical Douala neighborhood. See water is coming from out of somebody's house here guys. Just look at it, and it looks like water that they are washing something. So this might be the bath, which I hope it's not, or from the kitchen. So look, that is where the pipe is coming from, someone's house, and it's leading to the road. Like, who built like this? And then in front of someone's house they just throw dirt. I'm like, oh no. You could be living and keeping your house very clean, but your neighbors will just mess you up. Like, and it's around this cute house. Each time I walk by this house, I'm just like, oh nice. But like I said, I'm not too into houses that are big like this, but I cannot lie, this one is nice. So yeah guys, we just continue moving up, and I'm seeing this house, a house right up there, and that house has palm trees in front of it. See, I don't know whether I'm just the person, but when I see palm trees, I just imagine how fresh air can be in that house. I just feel like palm trees give fresh air. Is it only me? Like, am I being stupid? You should tell me, because if they do and I build in this Douala, I most certainly am planting palm trees in my house. And then we also have this almost at the road though, we have this building. It looks nice, but I'm always wondering when I pass here, because it doesn't have any windows. I was thinking maybe it's a hall for weddings or what. Like, the guys, we're in a neighborhood, we're always going to know when the time comes. Here's just by that building, we are always having cars here, especially trucks like this one. There are always trucks parked there, and then there's a garage just near there. So I was like, is it a truck garage? I do not know, but there are always trucks parked there. And then here the African magazine, I'm sure if it's surely for cars or something, I don't know. So yeah guys, just 1 minute away is the road, like if I go straight, but I'm going to go to my right. So Yeah, I took this road because if I take this road, I'll come out at Santa Lucia. It's easier. So yeah, guys, and as usual, they have thrown dirt by the road. Like, people just throw dirt anywhere they feel like. Another thing about this neighborhood is that there are so many companies. You could just see somebody's house and it's a company. But yeah, so if you want to stay here, you want to think whether you want to stay by a company. So this blue and white place is a company. Like, only on this road there are like 5 companies. So if you feel like you want to stay in by a company, okay. Oh, even on this other side where that palm is, it's a company, and straight up is Santa Lucia. Myra, come. Myra, come, baby, come. Come now. What is it? What is it? What is it? Why are you being naughty? See what you're doing. Why are you hitting me with your legs? What is it? What's your problem? Until you make like that, what's your problem? You're just pulling tantrums. I should remain in the kitchen. Fine girls will be kidding on their head like this cry. Guys, I plaited Myra's hair this morning. Some parts are long, some parts are short, but she's looking a little cute. The next thing that is going to happen is that she's going to sleep. She has been crying like I was in the kitchen, right? I left the kitchen. Myra started screaming. It's almost 30 minutes. You see the way she was tossing and turning on the floor. That's what she has been doing. I've begged her, put her back down, begged her. And she's finally calm. Finally. Some days it's hard. Like, some days it's just hard like that. Mommy, what is it? I should not leave the kitchen. And that's something with Myra. She hates you leaving the kitchen. When you're in the kitchen, she wants you to remain there. When she doesn't like closing doors, as in if you enter inside the room and close the door, it doesn't matter whether she's inside the room with you or she's standing outside and close the door, she screams. I don't know whether it's a Bayangi thing or Mama. Is it a Bayangi thing? Is it a Bayangi thing that people are not supposed to close doors or open doors? So my place in this house is in the kitchen. I should never leave the kitchen. My happy baby doesn't cry like this. My happy girl. Yeah, happy girl. Happy girl don't cry like this. So yeah, guys. Current situation. Titi. Calm down, okay? Oh my god, guys, like, this has been my life this entire week. Myra finished screaming, Malik starts screaming. Oh, I'm just from begging Malik. I begged him and begged him. I can't put Myra down to carry him. You put Myra down, Myra starts screaming. Malik is first of all rejecting me, like he doesn't even want to come to me. Oh, it's kind of stressful. Oh, I can't even believe I've gone through a week. Anyway, guys, so I just want to end this vlog. So like I said in the beginning of this vlog, it was like an impromptu vlog. I just got inspired, and so it's okay now. I just got inspired, and so I decided to shoot a view of not my neighborhood, like a few streets away from my house. I just decided to do that, and yeah, but I felt like I don't just want to end the vlog there. I like to add a little bit of something to it, because I discovered that when I do videos about neighborhoods and stuff, people come with questions, so this might just be of help for you. Okay, so I want to talk about what you should not do, or what you should or should not do when you're looking for a house in Douala. So the first thing that I'll tell you to, first of all, ensure you do not do is, do not look for a house in Douala in the dry season. Like, this one is like the motto, the logo. You have to always remember this. Do not, I repeat, do not look for a house. I don't care whether you might be looking for even a hotel or anything. Just do not look for it during the during the dry season, like during a time like this. You don't want to, except it's something by the road. If it's something in the neighborhoods, in the quarters as we call it, you don't want to try it, except the place has pavements like my street. If it's just this normal roads, like, you don't want to try it, because see guys, I'm saying this from my personal experience. These are houses that we're living in. We found it during the dry season. We moved in March, okay, during the hot dry season. The land outside, like, our way to come into the place, it wasn't smooth, but it was not like muddy, and you know, so we're like, oh no, this is a good place for us to live in. We were being fooled. Like, we did not think about it. When we came into the house a couple of months later, rainy season started. That is when we knew where we had found a house. See guys, there was no way for you to go to the road without you entering in mud, or you use a bike. And when you're using a bike, you get to some places you have to suspend your legs, because the water that is in the potholes, like, you don't even know. And then more to that, I was pregnant, so it was stressful. And then, like I've said, you have to know, especially in this area, this my area, almost everywhere is fenced, so it is kind of tricky. It's difficult. If rain catches you, see, just be ready to get wet from your head to your toe. Okay, don't even think that, oh no, rain will wet me, I can stand. You know, the way there are some places that you can just stand somewhere and get dry. We don't have that kind of place here. So if you're looking for a house, and maybe you don't have a choice, it's probably in the dry season that you look for a house, you want to start looking. If you don't have a car, I don't know anybody in that area, you want to start looking, like, okay, let me see whether there are some shades and places that if rain is falling, I can just enter. Because oh my god, see, we got a car, not that we were ready to buy a car at that time, but just the fact that each day when my husband will get up and he's going to work, the rain that is going to fall on you, just to leave from my house is not far from the road, like 10 minutes, but just to leave from the road, from the house to the road, the rain was crazy. So we just had to get get a car, because it was not easy. So that's the first thing. The next thing I'll tell you is you have to be really careful. You want to ensure that the person that is telling you that, okay, this is my house, this is that, it's actually the person that has the house. I have cases of people who have found beautiful houses. They have paid like 1 year rent, a million plus, and then they discover that they paid the money to the wrong person. So you want to ensure that the person that you're seeing to talk about the house is actually the owner of the house, or the real caretaker of that house, because it's Douala. You just have to be very careful. I know some people will come and they're like, oh, Kena, you're exaggerating, and Kena, you like to talk too much. What I'll just say, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's what Mami Kuma used to say. It's better to be safe than sorry. It's preferable for you to take extra precaution than for you to sit and you're like, no, it's not that bad. And then, so you have to be careful. I know many people who have lost their money because they are not sure. They went and paid money for a house, and then finally they did not get the house. The person that they paid money to disappear. Don't be deceived. Don't sit and feel that, oh no, this one is a pa, is a big man, like it's a grandpa. So what are you doing? How can you be doing that on camera? You're touching mommy's boobies on camera and you're not ashamed. Woo, shame. Woo, shame. Don't think that, oh no, it was an elderly man, it was a chief of the neighborhood, it was see, people can steal. And I don't even understand how people are going to, you're going to see a house, right? You're going to see a house, you don't enter into the house, you see just the building. Because I know cases like that, oh, people go, they see just the building, they're like, no, I like the way the place looks clean, I like the way it looks. You go and count money and give. Like, you have to be very careful. Ensure that it's the caretaker of the house, ensure that it's the owner of the house you're paying your money to, because you need to be careful. Douala is not an easy place. So the next thing I'll tell you is you have to try to find out if the place you want to move into is safe or an unsafe street. See guys, I say it all the time, my street has been pretty much safe all these years, but you see the way the place where I live is, we have a lot of different streets, okay? So my street can be safe and the next street is not safe, the next street can be safe and my street is not safe. So don't just feel that no, an entire place is a safe neighborhood. You can even have a whole neighborhood that is actually safe. Who keeps texting me now? You can even have a whole neighborhood which is actually safe, but there's one particular place in that neighborhood that is not safe and you don't want to go and stay there. So you just have to find out, like, okay, is this place safe? How is it at night? And things like that. Because I know of places not too far from my house where when you're coming back, there are guys who stand there with knives, they will aggress you, they will pull off your phone and things like that. So people will hardly pass by those places in the night. They'll just use like my street here, or they use another street to go home. So you want to ensure that you know, is this place one of those wounded places? Don't feel that, no, I have many people living here, none of them has complained that they're still here. It could still be that, oh, around there's just one place that there's still, and unfortunately you go and see a house there. So you just have to ensure that if the place is safe, find out if it's the kind of place you would like to live in. Okay, find out if it's the kind of place you like to live in. I'm sure this one, it sounds like it does not make any sense, but in this case I'm talking for mostly those people who, I know people who have sat and they send people like, please go and check me, go and look for what are you doing? You're touching mommy's babu. In this case I'm talking about people who you might send someone, okay, and like, please go and look for a house for me, and that person, some people really don't mind living in any place. They're just like, no, the main thing is that the house is nice. So but if you're that picky person, okay, you want to find out, like, okay, for example, if I was to come here and by that time this bar by my house was not yet there, but if I was looking for a house and I came and I saw a bar, I would like to know, okay, this bar, is it a noisy bar, is it a calm bar, is it just, you know, there's some bars that they don't play music and stuff. So I would like to know, will I be able to sleep at night, will my babies be able to sleep at night, and just things like that, okay? And then you also, yeah, just things like that. Is there, like, there are many companies. There's also a Mayanga company, Kennel Oil Company by my house. Some days when they get up and they want to give us pungent smell, so you might want to check those things. We did not know that there was that Mayanga company there, so we just took the house. But when some days when those people get up and they are doing their mixtures, oh my god, the smell just hits you and hits you really hard. So so guys, yeah, these are just a couple of things I think you should take note of when you're looking for a house. And you also want to calculate like how much you're making, like, okay, how much does it take for me to take a bike? Oh my god, I can remember when I was looking for a house, they took me to the prettiest little studio apartment I have ever seen. It was so cute. But guys, for me to leave from Santa Lucia to go to that place, I had to spend 450 francs to get to where the house was. So I was like, this is not logical. Only inside Bonaberi I have to use 450 francs to leave from my house to the road before I start paying transportation. So you want to check on all those things, because some places you could just go and look for new stress. So yeah guys, I think I should end here. I think Mara has been crying like that because she's kind of hungry. So I'm going to go and make bok tea for my 5 children. Did I tell you guys what? I have 5 children. Okay, Malik is here. His big sister is here, and my kids, so that makes it 5. Karen is writing an exam, so she is kind of busy. So yeah, she was the one writing to me. Karen was the one writing to me. Anyway guys, let me go and make Myra something to eat, and I'll talk. Guys, I've done dinner for the kids. They have eaten. I'm tired. I just think I should end this vlog here. I noticed that it's not end. I'm ending the vlog here. We are going to chat some other time, guys. Love you. Bye.